Summer has arrived. I'm so excited to see what new things I'll discover. Come join me. The first thing that catches my eye is the scenery around me. The colors don't seem to have changed much. The very first thing I need to do in a new season is buy new crops to plant. Since I also have to make donations to the museum, I need to buy at least one seed of each type. After that, I return to the farm and plant everything right away. Once I finish planting, I carefully water all the crops. Now it's time to explore the new plants, bug, fish, and resources of summer. I gather many colorful summer flowers, along with herbs like oregano, sesame, thyme, basil. I also find many different kinds of fruits. First, I find peaches, then coconuts at the beach, and after that, some wild grapes. Along the way, I catch a straw whopper. The different kinds of fish don't escape my catch either. While wandering around, I also dig up 2 new artifacts. Next, I head to the museum to donate since I collect so many new items today. I also work on Mrs. Elisa's quest, seeking gossip. I need to talk to Balor, Juniper, and Dell to collect gossip. I meet Dell first, so I chat with her. Then I go to the inn to speak with Balor. I plan to find Juniper next, but since it's already close to 1 a.m., I decide to head home and sleep. The different kinds of fish don't escape my catch either. Day 30? Yesterday, I come home late, so I don't bring the chicken back inside. Poor thing, it has to sleep outside. If animals sleep outdoors, they cannot produce products at night, like eggs. After that, I meet Juniper to talk about gossip. Finally, I find Elise to report. From now on, I can meet her anytime to ask about the villagers' preferences. Then I spend time going to the mine again. Since I already reached floor 21, so I am very excited to explore and wonder what kind of monsters I will face today. Besides the old ones, some new monsters appear here. The upper mines, its body sparks with electricity. If I get too close, I get shocked, so I have to wait until it runs out of power, then I rush in to attack nonstop. The second monster is the Tide Caverns. This one can fly. As soon as it sees me, it opens its mouth and releases a sonic wave. If it hits me, I lose health, so I have to wait until it flies away, then I quickly move in to kill it. And the last monster is the Tide Caverns. It hides underground. I have to wait until it shows its head, then quickly defeat it, otherwise it sinks back down. Inside the mine, I also pick up a lot of items, so before going home, I stop by the museum to donate. Day 31. As soon as I step out of the house, I see some bugs that really annoy me, so I catch them right away, and unexpectedly, I catch a new kind of bug. After that, I go to the mill to make an ultimate large animal feed to deliver it to Balor. Then I wander around the town to pick up summer plants, because it's still early summer and there are many things I haven't collected yet. Thanks to the new items I gather, I complete the flower summer set. I see the new bed I just received looks really nice, so I replace the one in my house with it. Then sell the old bed and the smaller one. Finally, I spend all the remaining time chopping trees for wood. Day 32. Today is a rainy day, so I spend the whole morning chopping trees to gather wood. After 2 days of hard work, I finally have enough materials to put into the donation box. But Terra's is still not enough. I need a total of 3,000. Seeing that amount suddenly makes me regret moving here. I thought I would get land and a house for free, but no, I have to gather materials and also earn money for construction. Well, nothing can be changed now, so I wander around town to forage for items everywhere. When I pick wild fruits, there's even a chance that seeds will drop. But this only happens after I learn the prepared picker skill. At the archaeology site, I find sage, the last item I need to complete the Summer Forgare Set. After finishing everything, I check the clock and think it's still early, so I head over to the eastern road to gather more items. But after a while of happily foraging, I look back at the time and realize it's too late. I run like crazy back home, but I don't make it in time. I collapse right in front of my house. Day 5. The next morning, I wake up feeling tired and unmotivated. But if I don't do the work, then who will? As a farmer, even skipping just 1 day would affect my crops and animals. So I drag myself out to water the plants and take care of my only chicken. After that, I continue my journey into the mine. The deeper I go, the more seals of the dragon god I can unlock and the more new powers I gain. I'm really curious to know what kind of magic I will learn next. So in the coming days, I plan to spend more time exploring the mine. On top of that, I realized that mining also helps me collect more essences, which I can use to learn new skills. Day 34. Today I wake up feeling much more refreshed. It's also harvest day for corn and tomatoes. So counting from the first day, it only takes 6 days for them to grow. Another market day arrives. Today is also Vera's birthday, so I bring her a gift to celebrate her special day. I spend some time chatting with everyone, which also helps raise friendship levels. Since the villagers all gather here, I take the chance to play merchant/delivery person and hand out goods to everyone. After that, I craft a copper ring to boost my defense when fighting monsters. Then I head into the mine and continue my exploration. I know that the deeper I go, the more offering items I'll need, so I try my best to collect as many different things as possible. When I reach floor 24, things get interesting. Instead of breaking rocks to find the ladder, I have to look for a lever. Once I pull it, the staircase automatically opens, and I climb down to floor 25. Day 35. My only chili plant finally bears fruit. After harvesting, I buy 10 more seeds to plant since I have an order for 3 chilies. Once I finish the farming tasks, I continue exploring deeper floors of the mine. By around 10 p.m., I manage to reach floor 30, then decide to stop the expedition and head outside. Right after stepping out, I dig up a new artifact, which completes another set for the museum. Back home, I see that my essence count has passed 200, so I decide to learn all the Tier 1 skills in cooking and Tier 1 in archaeology. Today, I also unlock a crown, of course. I put it on right away. Day 36. First thing in the morning, I water my plants and care for my chicken. Then I head straight to the mine since I want to prioritize exploring it first. Whenever I see a fish swimming in the pond, I immediately try to catch it, and I manage to catch 2 fish. I also catch a pebble spider. After spending quite a long time inside, I managed to reach floor 35. My exploration pace is pretty fast now. I go down about 5 floors per day. After that, I head home but make a quick stop at the craft station to forge a sword. I smelt enough to get 4 iron bars. And just when I'm ready to craft an iron sword, I realize I can't. Turns out, after 12 a.m., I can't craft anything that takes extra time. Day 37. Today, I finally have enough 3,000 terras, so I head over to Eiland and hand it to her as the upgrade cost for the general store. After that, everyone gathers in front of the shop to discuss the plan. Once the discussion ends, Reese and I get to work on the construction. Before long, the general store is expanded bigger and more spacious than before. With that done, I continue my journey into the mine. I'm already down to floor 35, and I just need to reach floor 40 to uncover new secrets. During the exploration, I find a golden chest containing a Verdigris helmet, which has better defense stats than the one I'm currently wearing, so I equip it right away. I manage to reach floor 39, but since my stamina is completely drained, I decide to head home. Day 38. I'm still annoyed that yesterday I only made it to floor 39 just one more staircase, and I would have reached floor 40, so today I'm determined to go back and conquer it. But first, I forge an iron sword. With a new weapon in hand, I head straight to the mine and start cutting through the monsters one by one. Eventually, I make it to floor 40. The shadow of the priestess appears again, telling me to break the seal so the dragon's power can return. Then I approach the stone tablet and obtain the earth tablet rubbing. Reading the document, I can't make sense of anything, but I remember Juniper managed to read witch script 4. Luckily, I run into her on the road and ask her to help translate. Back in her room, she starts reading, but this time it's not so smooth. She struggles for a long while without making progress. Finally, she admits that some terms are completely unfamiliar to her, so she can't guarantee an accurate translation. She suggests we find someone knowledgeable about plants, which turns out to be Celine. Celine kindly agrees to help. After consulting our books and working together with Juniper, they manage to translate the text. Now I know exactly what I need to prepare in order to break the seal. Day 39. This morning, I see that the watermelons are ready to harvest. After harvesting, I keep one to donate to the museum and sell the rest. After that, I run to buy 10 chili seeds. Then I cook some dishes at the inn's kitchen to take with me to the mine. Before heading out, I also grab a few items listed on the Earth tablet rubbing. Looking at the offering list, I notice I'm still missing J Dulce. Luckily, I find it quickly without much effort. I hurry to the elevator and go straight down to floor 40. After placing all the required items on the altar, the seal shatters. The shadow of the priestess appears once more, speaks a few words to me, then vanishes, leaving behind a heart crystal. After that, I proceed to floor 41. From here onward, silver ore starts appearing. I mine every single silver vein I can find because I need them for weapon crafting. When I defeat a Claude, it drops an R-Claude hat. It is still early, and I don't feel like going home yet, so I go to the crafting station and make a copper fishing rod. Then upgrade my pickaxe to iron pickaxe. Finally, I return home. Calderas calls me over, saying he wants to talk. He tells me that the Earth seal has been broken, so he grants me the growth ability. When I use it, it instantly boosts crop growth within a 3x3 area. Day 40. This morning, I receive a new quest, repair the beach bridge. Turthia tells me to meet her and Eiland at the beach. I also get a new recipe, salted watermelon, from Nora as a reward for selling watermelons yesterday. Thanks to the money I make from selling watermelons yesterday, I have enough to buy a cow. And I even have some left over, so I buy a rooster to keep my hen company. Seeing the cute hen Henrietta, I walk over to talk to her and give her a little pet. After shopping, I head to the beach and walk over to where the two of them are standing to talk. Near Turthia's house, there's a great spot for fishing and foraging. Everything there remains untouched and unaffected by the disaster, except for the bridge, which is completely destroyed. I'm really curious to see what's on the other side, so I tell Eiland that I have some experience with bridges. After hearing that, she calculates the materials and tells me I'll need to prepare 300 wood, 150 stone, 50 fiber, and 1,000 terracia. Meanwhile, Turthia will discuss the design with Rias. After that, I stay at the beach and do some fishing. The first fish I catch is a char. Then I catch 3 more too by fishing and 1 by diving, but my bag is full, so they fall out. I also scoop up a water bug, a common insect found at the beach in spring. Back at home, I roll up my sleeves and start chopping trees for wood. Halfway through, my stamina runs out, and I consider calling it an early night until I remember I can cast a recovery spell. With a single cast, my stamina bar fills up instantly and I get back to chopping. Countless trees fall as I keep working, and by the end of the evening I've collected nearly 150 wood. Before bed, I realize I haven't petted my 2 chickens yet, so I give them some affection. And then head to the barn to fill the trough with food for my cow. After that, I go outside to cut grass for more animal feed. While doing this, I even managed to catch a jewel beetle. Day 41. Saturday is here again, so I grab the sesame and head over to Vera. I can only meet her on Saturdays, so I make sure to deliver it while I can. After that, I run straight to the museum to donate the items I found yesterday. Then I wander around, gathering resources from all over the place. By evening, I get back to chopping wood to reach the 300 pieces I need, and cutting grass to gather more fiber. Day 42. This morning, I head to the archaeological site to search for artifacts. When I arrive, I see Ulrich and Errol leading the children on a tour. I greet them quickly and start digging for artifacts. I don't find anything new. Next, I go to the beach to deposit all the wood, stone, and fiber into the chest. At the beach, I notice Eiland swimming. He looks really fit. Not only that, but Balor, Reyna, and Adeline are also there. They all look stunning, haha. After that, I meet Turthia and we work together to repair the bridge. A beautiful and sturdy bridge is built. I then explore the area to see what's there. There's also a stone basin for holding water, along with a beach and a small pier for fishing. I spot a water hole and jump in, catching a pear clam. I swim a bit more and discover a new artifact. In the middle of the sea, there's a small island with a coconut tree and an excavation spot. I dive for a while and notice that my stamina doesn't decrease while swimming. After swimming around, I finally find a way back up. Back at home, I visit the dragon statue to learn more skills. Since I need every skill, I go ahead and learn them all. Day 43. My tea plant is finally ready for harvesting. After harvesting the leaves tea, I go take care of my animals, and this time, one of them drops a shiny bread. I can get these if I feed and pet my livestock properly after unlocking the currency of care skill from the caregiving branch. Then I hurry over to Dr. Valen. I figure she could use some tea to stay alert during work. While I'm there, I take a look at what she's selling and notice something new. Syrups that boost health, stamina, fairy energy, speed, and even restoratives. Since I'm aiming for a more immersive, relaxed experience, I decide not to use any of these boosters, but if someone wants to speedrun the game, these items would definitely come in handy. After that, I head to the mine. This time, I mainly focus on fishing. The first catch is an earth eel. And the second is a rockbiter 2 new fish from the depths. Next, I spend some time forging gear, crafting a fresh pair of iron greaves for extra defense. Day 44. Eiland sends me another letter saying they're having trouble replenishing the town's food reserves and asks me to meet everyone at Hayden's farm. After all the hard work, the town finally reaches Ruby Star rank. Eiland sends me a congratulatory letter along with a reward. I was hoping for something valuable, but nope, it's just 3 iron ingots. How stingy! Town rank reaches level 30 and I receive a reward, stamina up. After that, I head to the store and buy a bag upgrade for 2,000 terras plus 6 watermelon seeds. My bag is now fully upgraded, so I can carry a lot more items. Next, I head over to Hayden's place. Everyone is gathered there, discussing the plan to prepare long-lasting rations to fill up the remainder of the town's food reserves. Reina offers to help with cooking, but she needs ingredients. However, it seems Hayden's livestock is already at full capacity, so he can't provide all the ingredients Reina requires. Realizing the situation, I step in and offer my help. To complete this task, I need to gather 10 pieces of cheese and 12 eggs. Then I swing by the beach and check out the tackle shop. Aside from fishing rods, they sell fish, cooking recipes, and some underwater plants like seaweed. After that, I head down to the beach to fish and reel in an unidentified artifact. I keep fishing and catch a few more fish, but none of them are new for donating to the museum. Day 45. In the morning, I take care of my animals so they can produce goods. My newly bought cow still doesn't have a single heart. I wonder how long it'll take before I can get milk from it. After that, I head to the mine. Now that my bag has plenty of space, I can freely collect anything I find. If I see something I can pick up, I grab it. Whenever I spot a bug crawling on the ground or buzzing around, I catch it without hesitation. If I spot a fish, I fish it up. I even managed to find 2 new artifacts in the cave. Once I reach the 45th floor, I head back home since it's already late. Today, I've gathered quite a few items that can be donated to the museum, so I stop by and donate them all. I start the day by watering my crops. Thanks to the Bountiful skill, there's a chance seeds will drop while I water. Next, I prepare items to deliver to the villagers all at once. First, I craft a shipping box. Then I head back home to check the quest list, grab whatever items I already have in storage, and set out to deliver them to each person. The first person I run into is Elsie, who's right inside the general store. The second person I deliver to is March, and he rewards me with 300 terrasia. Then it's Dell, though I have no idea why she needs 2 pieces of iron ore. On the way to find the others, I pick up plenty of forageables. Dive for some fish. And even discover 2 unidentified artifacts. Day 48. Today is Eiland's birthday, so I grab a flower and head to the market to give him a gift. While I'm there, I also take the chance to chat with everyone. After that, I run back home and buy another bowl, thinking it would help me get more milk, but I was completely wrong. Bowls can't produce milk. What a silly mistake. Well, what's done is done, so I shake it off and head to the mine. Before going deeper, I stop by the stone statue to learn some new skills. After reading for a while, I decide to prioritize certain skills first. Once that's done, I take the elevator down to floor 45 and begin my adventure. Whenever I enter a cave, my first priority is always to take down monsters so they won't bother me while I'm mining or fishing. When I reach floor 46, a spiral-shaped circle appears on the water surface. Swimming into it teleports me to another water zone. Unfortunately, my weapons and armor are still weak, so my HP drops quickly. I decide to head back home and rest. Day 49. I try to get to the mine as early as possible because I want to practice fighting monsters and gather more iron for crafting gear. This time, I'm much better at taking them down and dodging most of their attacks. After a while, I manage to reach floor 49, but it's already midnight, so I rush back home. Day 50. It's raining today, so I start by visiting each barn to stock up on feed for the animals. My cow finally produced milk, not just one, but 2 bottles. Probably thanks to the Barnyard bounty I skill. Since it's raining, I decide to go fishing for a bit. Crossing the bridge near Terthia's house, I spot a huge fish shadow in the river and immediately cast my line. To reel it in, I stay completely focused as I suspect it's a grouper, a rare giant ocean fish found in summer. My guess is right, I catch it. I dive underwater and manage to retrieve 2 new artifacts. I also swim out to the small island to dig, but don't find anything new there. Next, I fish at the beach and catch a cod. Then manage to snag a sandbug as well. Feeling great after the successful trip, I head straight to the museum. The more I donate, the higher the town rank goes. The rewards for leveling up aren't very impressive so far, but I believe helping the town grow will lead to something truly valuable later on. Oh, and the summer insect set is now complete. What a satisfying feeling. Then I head to the restaurant to deliver the cod to Raina. And while I'm there, I chat and give flowers to a few people. Day 51. In the morning, I go to the chicken coop. The rooster I bought has started producing feathers. I head to the beach again lately. I've been finding a lot of new things there, so I go with high hopes. Unexpectedly, I discover 2 more artifacts. And catch a crab. I spend the rest of the day running around collecting more items. Back at home, I store all my loot in the chest. Day 52. Today is Nora's birthday. From now on, I'll try to give gifts that people actually like, so I cook up a bottle of coconut milk. And give it to her. She seems to really enjoy it. After that, I head over to the museum. While checking through my storage chest, I realize I still have a few items from the caverns that I haven't donated yet, so I bring them along. With that, the Tide Caverns insect set and the Deep Earth Forge set are now complete. It's been a few days since I last visited the mines, and my hands are itching to get back to it. Occasionally, I stumble upon special floors with either a statue or a stone basin filled with pure water, which helps restore some health and stamina. I also managed to catch a deep earthworm, a type of insect that lives between floors 41 to 59. It usually hides beneath rocks, so breaking stones makes it easier to find. Finally, I reach floor 50, having met my goal. I decide to call it a day and head home. Day 53. Today is another rainy day. It feels like the season is about to change since it's been raining more often. For some reason, rainy weather always makes me want to go fishing, so I head out to the beach with my rod. On the way, I also pick up a few items that had fallen to the ground yesterday because my bag was too full. Among them was a sweetfish, a common medium river fish found in summer.
This time, I don't catch anything new.
Instead, I managed to catch a beach hopper, a type of bug that can commonly be found at the beach all day in all seasons. Afterwards, I make my way to the museum. Near the entrance, there's a huge rock, so I give it a few swings with my hammer inside. I discover not only stone, but also a sapphire. Then I head to the museum and complete yet another set in my collection. Back home, it's still too early to sleep, so I spend some time breaking rocks on my farm. One large rock gives me 2 pieces of glass, while the others drop nothing but stone.
Finally, I head to bed and drift off into a deep, satisfying sleep.
Day 54, it's Mabel's birthday today. I don't have any of the gifts from her favorites list yet, so I just bring her a Cosmo flower, thinking that as a young girl, she would probably like flowers. I run to the inn to give it to her, and luckily she seems to enjoy it. With that done, I head straight to the mine to explore further. I'm curious to see what lies beyond floor 50. Right on that floor, I come across rock roaches, a type of bug commonly found in the deep earth. Even better, I discover a golden chest containing a crystal helmet, which boosts my defense by +5. What a lucky find so early on. My luck doesn't stop there. I also managed to catch an emerald horn charger, a rare large deep earth fish. This large fish is nearly all horn, which seems to be made of pure emerald. I don't uncover much else exciting afterward, but time is limited, and with such good fortune already, I feel more than satisfied. As usual, I make my way to the museum to donate items. This time, I complete the deep earth insect set. Later, I head back to the inn since it's Friday, meaning most of the townsfolk are gathered there. While I'm at it, I hand Raina the deep earthworm, which she apparently needs to gift to Luke. Finally, I return home and sell off some of the extra items I don't need to make a bit of money. Day 55. In the morning, I tidy up my house. The old furniture gets replaced with new tables and chairs. These are rewards I received for completing museum sets. I sell off the old ones afterward. Next, I head to the barn. My bull finally dropped a bullhorn today. With the chores at home done, I make my way into town. It's Saturday again, which means a good chance to complete plenty of requests. The first villager I help today is Josephine. The second is Hemlock, who needs a caterpillar for Luke. Then there's Darcy, who asks for a coconut. Finally, Mary requests that I bring her a watermelon. After earning a decent amount of money, I head over to the Eastern Road. It's been a while since I last came here, and I'm curious to see if anything new appears. On the river, I spot a school of fish and try casting my line. At first, I thought I only catch one type, but surprisingly, I pull up different kinds. At the lake, I reel in a snapping turtle, a catfish, a golden shiner, a roach, and a turtle. The rest are mostly minnows and sweetfish again. By evening, I notice a massive fish shadow in the river near Errol's house. Without hesitation, I cast my bait. The fight isn't too hard. The fish thrashes only a little before I manage to pull it out. It turns out to be a tarpon, a rare giant river fish found in summer. After that catch, I'm completely exhausted, and just as night falls, I finally head home. Day 56. Time really flies. It's already the last day of summer. As soon as I step outside, Elsie comes to see me. She tells me that tonight is the Shooting Star Festival, a Mistrian tradition that has lasted for centuries. Every year on this day, townsfolk gather with friends and family to watch the meteor shower, and the festival also marks the end of summer. If I want to invite someone to watch with me, I have to give them a star brooch. However, the person must be close to me, and I need to meet them after 8 p.m. so we can head up to the summit together. Hearing this, I already know my fate tonight after all. I haven't really gotten close to anyone yet. If you want to have someone to watch the festival with, you need to start from day 1, giving gifts and talking daily, preferably focusing on the single villagers. Along with the news, I also received several recipes to craft festival decorations. Afterward, I head to the river near my house to try fishing one last time before the season changes. The first catch of the day is a loach. The town is beautifully decorated for the Shooting Star Festival. Star-shaped ornaments are everywhere. I run around trying to give star brooch to different people, hoping someone might say yes. Sadly, they all turn me down. On a night where everyone gathers in pairs or groups, I find myself completely alone. Feeling dejected, I make a quick stop at the museum to donate the fish I caught yesterday. That completes the Summer River fish set. After that, I go down to floor 30 of the mine to search for artifacts that can only be found there. While breaking rocks, I'm lucky enough to uncover a starlight coral. Thankfully, I've already learned the Stoneturner skill. Without it, rare artifacts like this don't drop. Having achieved my goal, I head back up. I'm also curious to see how everyone is spending the night. I find people gathered in small groups sitting together, since no one invites me to join them. I decide to head home and sleep early, so I'll have the energy to start a new season tomorrow. And just like that, summer is over. After 2 seasons in the game, I've learned a lot and want to share a few thoughts. To complete every museum set, you not only need to collect everything diligently, but also learn the right skills. For now, earning money isn't too urgent. The selling prices of most items are pretty low. The in-game days feel short, making it hard to get multiple things done. From autumn onward, I'll be focusing on hunting items specifically for donations. If you'd like to follow along, make sure to stay tuned. Maybe my playthrough will help you find that one item you've been struggling to get.